Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to do a math lesson. We're going to do our last two teen numbers, 19 and 20. So I thought today would be a good day to teach you guys a song. I kind of feel like maybe we've done it before, but if we have, it's been a long time. It's called the Number Rock. So I'm going to sing part of the song and you get to repeat it, okay? It's super easy. And then we get to a little dance part at the end. So I sing 1, 2, and then you repeat it. 1, 2, and then I go 3, 4, your turn. 3, 4, my turn. 5, 6, 7, your turn. 5, 6, 7, my turn. 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. Now, we're out of fingers, so now we just start over. We go 11, 12, your turn. 11, 12, my turn. 13, 14, your turn. 13, 14, now this part goes fast. 15, 16, 17, 15, 16, 17, my turn. 18, 19, 20, whoops, 18, 19, 20, now we get to the fun part. Let's go, we're singing the number rock, and then you get to go, cha-cha-cha. Let's go, we're singing the number rock. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time, and this time we'll go a little bit faster. I think I know we did the ABC rock. This is similar, but it's called the number rock. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10, that's low for me. 11, 12, 11, 12, 13, 14, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 18, 19, 20. Let's go. We're singing the number rock. Now you get to go. Cha-cha-cha. Let's go. We're singing the number rock. Cha-cha-cha. Isn't that a great song? I think we're going to do that on Zoom this week. Okay, so real quick, I want you to take a look at the board. I already have the 10 frames filled up. What I wanted to show you first, or set up, I'm sorry, is look at all these right here. When I put all these counters on here, you can tell that's a lot, but that is absolutely impossible to subitize. Okay, subitize is if I just put a few up here. If I put these up here, can you guys tell me how many are up there, up here? 4. That's subitizing. That's being able to look at it and see what number that is without really counting it, because you see it. You go, okay, well, I see 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. I know that's 4. You do it in your head, subitize. But when you see this many, that is really hard to count. Now, if these were on a piece of paper, you could maybe put a little check on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't do that, you're going to get mixed up. It's impossible, even for a grown-up. A grown-up might even start counting and go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I forget. Did I count that one or not? It's really easy to get mixed up. So we have to have a way of counting them. The best way to do it is to put it into groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put it in a group of 5. Okay, there's no 10 frame, but we can still do it. This is how I want you guys to draw these on your paper in groups of 5. Now I can go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now what I want to do is take here, I've got a, oh, where's my red? Oh, I've got a green. Okay, I'm going to circle it. Okay, it doesn't even have to be a circle. It can be a square, it can be a oval, but I'm going to group it. Now I have a group of 10. Now that's easy to count. I see 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom. Now I'm going to go 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's another group of 5. Okay, and we'll go bottom, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So even though it's not a 10 frame, I put it like a 10 frame. Okay, I put 2 groups of 10. It's 10 plus 10 equals 20. That's why we use the 10 frames, boys and girls. It helps you organize it in your brain, so when you see it or when you go to count, you have some way of grouping and organizing and creating that picture in your brain, okay? So what I did is I went ahead and filled this one up, 10. And then we've got 15, 16, 17, 18, because that's the number we left off on. We left off on 18. If we add one more, now we got 19. And when we write that, we've got a whole 10 frame We've got a whole 10 frame, and then we have 9 in this one. You can tell there's 9 because we're only missing 1. That's how we write 19. Now, when we add the last one, now we have 2 10 frames that are filled up, right? So we have this 10 frame and this 10 frame. It's like having 2 bundles of straws. Okay, do we have any extra over here floating around? No. They're all filled up with 0 extra. This is how we write 20. So this is what I'm going to show you, our last 2 numbers. Here's my poster for 19. Here's my poster for 20, okay? It's also showing us how to do tally marks, showing us what the 10 frames look like. It's also showing us what the little 10 stick and cubes look like. And here's 20. 20, it's all filled up. We've got 2 bundles of 10. We've got 2 whole 10 sticks. We've got 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, good job. And remember, we are going over those teen numbers when we come back from vacation again. So we're just getting started. And honestly, when the kids really have a good grasp of 1 through 10, and then up to 20, they've got it made. Once they get those numbers, the rest of the numbers are easy because it's just a matter of teaching them the patterns and counting to 100 by 10s. We're going to be doing all that. So in your yellow math folder, we're going to finish up our packet. All right. We started this last week, and now we're going to turn all the way to the number 19. Okay, now you guys, please listen. Last week was an eye-opener for me because I told you guys some things on this lesson most of the kids didn't do. A few of you did. Thank you very much if you watched the lesson and actually did this, because I could tell because the kids weren't doing the tally marks right. They weren't circling their 10s, and I go, I don't think they watched the lesson. They just saw the pictures, got the papers out, tried to do it on their own, and they did okay, but they didn't do everything. Okay, so first thing, I'm going to underline this. You don't have to do that, but I just want to show you how the 19 is 9, and then here's teen. Since I have my blue, I'm going to go ahead and trace this. I'll trace the 9. Boy, their 9 looks like an upside down 6, doesn't it? Because it's so curvy. That's why we make them like this. Circle on the top, add a straight line. But you can trace it. It's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. Let's trace with red. And I need a bright color. How about a yellow? There. I traced it 3 times with rainbow colors. Then I'll go ahead and use this blue that I had, and I'm going to color. And count with me while I'm coloring. Okay, now last week I did see some kids, and I could tell they weren't listening. They were coloring like this. Okay, I know that's the easy way, and that's the faster way, but that's not the best way. The best way is to color each circle and count while you're doing it. 1, 2. It's like you guys putting your own straws in the pocket, but instead of straws, they're circles. 1, 2, 3, or counters. 4, 5, and I'm going to go down to the bottom. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 1 10 frame colored. Now we're going to start here. 10 and 1 is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So now I've got 5, 10, 15. Now I'll start on the bottom and go up again. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, back with my pencil. I've got, now instead of putting a 1 here, oops, I'm so sorry, boys and girls. Okay, this is what happens when you make a mistake. We were just talking about 20, we're on 19. I'm going to X that out. I'll try erasing it. Yeah, you know what? It does erase, not perfectly. So the other thing I could do is I could just take this and X it out. Oops, I made a mistake, right? That's okay. All right, sorry about that. I've got 1 whole 10 frame filled up. And then on this side, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is how we write 19. Okay, but we separate it in this. This is the place value. The 1 goes here and the 9 goes here. This stands for the whole group of 10. This stands for the 9 circles here. Okay, tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do it kind of fast. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You guys should be getting good at this. Now, I've also saw a lot of kids that weren't doing this. It's not that important, but it's easier for me when you submit your pictures on Seesaw. Sometimes they're small, and it's hard for me to see everything. But if I see that you circled this, and oh, they circled their 10. Now we're going to do 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. And I make them kind of small because if you make them really big, then they won't fit in the box. Okay, I have plenty of room. I could have even made them a little bit bigger. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's go over here. What comes after 14? 15, 16. I'm going to say it. 17, 18, and 19. You guys should be getting good at this. If you need a number line or a ruler, sometimes that's a homework helper, we call that. And then we're going to draw 19. Let's see, we did ornaments, we did triangles, we've done so many different things. I should have thought of, oh, somebody, I think it was Grady. He made really amazing snowflakes, but that might take too long. So I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to do X's to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how I just did a row of 5? Now underneath it, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to loop. I'm going to bundle. I'm going to bundle up my 10. And then down here, I'm going to go 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Stop. I've got 10 and 9 more. Okay. Now I'm going to go back and I'll show you how Grady did these snowflakes. Well, it was you, wasn't it, Grady? Okay, now I did the X. Now I'm going to put a line here and a line here. And I could even put some dots around it. I'll show you one, and I'll go back and do that later, but it would take me too long to do it now. I'll make a few like that. Okay, see how I turned them into snowflakes? An X like this, and then I kind of put some dots. It looks, they really do look like snowflakes. Okay, 19 is done. I know this lesson's getting a little bit long, but maybe we can do this super fast. I think I'm going to pick Christmas colors for my last one. I'm going to get a red, a green, and we'll add some yellow like our Christmas bell. Okay, and these are the colors I'm going to trace. This says 20, so it doesn't say teen now. All the other ones said, not all of them, but 16, 17, 14, 19. This says 20, 20, and then I'm going to trace my 20, 2, 0, and I'll trace it with yellow, and I'll trace it with green. Okay, and I think I'll color it with red. That's my biggest crayon here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm not coloring a pattern. It'd be fine if you did that. It just takes a long time, and I really don't want you to spend that much time on this. I'd rather you spend your time on other assignments, getting them all done. Okay, so I've got 10. We're going to fill this whole one up because 10 and 10 is 20. So let's keep going. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I was going really fast for the sake of this video, so you can slow down and color a little nicer than I did. All right, so now look at this, you guys. We've got 2 whole 10 frames filled up. So instead of putting a 1 here, we put a 2. Okay, that stands for these. Now, do we have any over here? Do we have any stragglers? Do we have any underneath or over on the side? No, so it's a 0. This would be like the 2 groups of 10, bundles of 10 in the straws in the tens pocket, and then 0 in the other pocket, right? Tally marks. Oh, this should be easy. We're going to do 2 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got to go really fast because you guys are good at tally marks, aren't you? 5 and 5 is 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I don't know if you guys can do it that fast. Okay, you don't have to do it that fast. I got 10 and 10 is 20. And this should be easy, okay, because we're going to do 2 groups of 10. I'm going to go circles again because it'll be faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could maybe turn them into ornaments again or something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I've got a whole group of 10 here. And then I'm going to make another group of 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's like, it's just like doing this. 10 and 10 is 20, 10 and 10 is 20. I'll show you what that looks like here at the bottom. 10 plus 10 equals 20. If you want to write that, you can. We've got 10 at the top, 10 at the bottom, 10 and 10 is 20, and then we've got our last sequencing, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, and we are done. I'm sorry that lesson was a little long. It's 15 minutes, but you know, you always can, too late to tell you now, but you can always stop and pause the video, do the page or whatever, and then watch the rest if it gets too long for you guys. Okay, I will finish these up and I will post them on the assignment page. We're done with this packet, which is awesome. And now for the rest of the week, we're going to go back to the Christmas math pages. Okay, good job.